Okay guys, we're on chapter 9 of Coach Hyatt. We're actually going to go through chapter 9 and 10 today because they're both relatively short. And we'll just do a few questions for each of them when we're done. Chapter 9, halftime. Remember, AJ's team is not doing well in the game against the Sharks, right? At halftime, they were down by about 77 points, and I don't think they'd scored yet. So we all trudged into the locker room like zombies. We were tired, sore, dirty, depressed. It looked more like a hospital than a locker room. Hyatt was lying on the floor, picking his nose. "I think I'm gonna die," I announced as I plopped down on a bench. "Can we go home now?" asked Neil, the nude kid. Coach Hyatt blew her whistle. "Okay," she barked. "Listen up. All you ragamuffins gather around and take a knee." "Take a knee?" I asked. "Why should I take a knee?" "Where do I get a knee to take?" asked Ryan. "And where should I take it?" "What if somebody's using their knee and can't loan it to me?" asked Michael. "I can't take my own knee," said Neil. "I need it. Whose knee should I take?" "Just kneel down, boys," said Coach Hyatt. "Oh. We're only behind by 77 points, the coach told us. There's still a lot of football to be played. Plenty of time to catch up." Everybody groaned. "Can't we just forfeit the game, Coach?" I asked. "Forfeit?" Coach Hyatt barked. "When I was your age and my team was behind by 77 points, do you know what I would do?" "What?" we all asked. "I built a log cabin with my bare hands." "Why would you do that?" asked Ryan. But Coach Hyatt wasn't listening. She picked up a clipboard and paced back and forth across the locker room. I could tell she was going to give us a pep talk. Coaches always pace back and forth and give you a pep talk when your team is losing. It's the first rule of being a coach. "I want to ask you ragamuffins a question," Coach Hyatt said. "What's a 10-letter word that means first president?" "Washington," we all shouted. "Right." The coach wrote something on her clipboard. "What does that have to do with football?" I asked. "Nothing," the coach replied. "I'm working on a crossword puzzle." She started pacing back and forth again. "How many states are there?" she asked. 50, we all shouted. "Right. And how many cents are there in 2 quarters?" asked Coach Hyatt. 50, we all shouted. "Right. And what's half 100? asked Coach Hyatt. 50, we all shouted. "What does that have to do with football?" I asked. "Nothing," she said. 50 is my favorite number. The point is, this game is half over. That's 50%. So we've got 50% left. The Sharks had their half. Now it's time for our half." "But we're getting killed out there, Coach," Michael said. "Don't worry," Coach Hyatt told us. "I have a plan." A plan? What plan could she possibly have? We were behind by 77 points. "It's time to bring out our secret weapon," Coach Hyatt said. She went over to the locker room door. She put her hand on the doorknob, and you'll never believe in 1,100,000 years who walked into the door at that moment. Nobody, because if you walked into a door, it would hurt. But you'll never believe who walked into the doorway. I'm not going to tell you. Okay, I'll tell you. But you have to read the next chapter, so na-na-na-boo-boo on you. Luckily for you, you're reading the next chapter. Our secret weapon. Chapter 10. It was Andrea Young. "Little Miss Perfect, I know everything and you don't," walked into our locker room. And she was wearing a football uniform. "There's a girl in the locker room," shouted Neil, the nude kid. "Run for your lives." Coach Hyatt is a girl too, dumbhead, I told Neil. Oh, right. Hi, Arlo, Andrea said. What are you doing here? I asked her. Coach Hyatt asked me to join the team because you boys are so lame, she told me. I wasn't allowed to wear my jewelry, so I accessorized my helmet with stickers. Do you like it? No, I told her. And girls don't play football. I've been watching Andrea on the sideline, Coach Hyatt told us. I think she can help us. She's fast, she's strong, she's smart. She's annoying, I added. Do you want to win, AJ? Coach Hyatt asked. Or do you just want to complain? Can I do both? I asked. Coach Hyatt paced the locker room again. Do you ragamuffins know what I used to have when I was your age? Asked the coach. A log cabin, I guessed. No, a hamster, Coach Hyatt said. His name was Chip. I loved that hamster. And one day, Chip got run over by a bulldozer. Poor little fella. He didn't have a chance. Chip was flattened, and after the bulldozer ran over him, he was about the size of a living room rug. Everybody started sniffling because we were imagining in our heads a hamster getting run over by a bulldozer. When you guys go out on the field for the second half, the coach continued, don't think about winning this game for me. Don't think about winning this game for your parents. Think about Chip. That poor little hamster. Let's go out there and win this one for the chipper. I wasn't sure why we should play any better just because Coach Hyatt's hamster got run over by a bulldozer, but it almost didn't matter what she said because we all started jumping up and down and chanting, Chipper, 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 as we ran out of the locker room to start the second half of the game.